Hi everyone, my name is NKJV and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking the play button. I'm so excited about the part 4 of Jeremiah Bible study, and in the part 4, the title of part 4 is Trust God. Trust God. Please catch up with part 1, 2 and 3. In part 1, the title was also Trust God. Yeah, today I'm just teaching on trusting God in a different way than I did in part 1. So please catch up with part 1, part 2 and part 3. Part 2, the title was Hearing and Seeing. Part 3, the title was From Miserable to Best. So please catch up with the entire series. So our study will be coming from Jeremiah chapter 17 verses 7 to 8, New King James Version. Verse 7, blessed is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. The Hebrew word used for this word, blessed, it's barak, and it means abundantly, congratulate, greatly, praise, salute, and still. So if you want abundance, to be congratulated, greatness, praise, salute, and stillness, trust and hope in the Lord. Trust and hope in the Lord. The two words, trust and hope, have similar meanings, and the Hebrew word used for the word trust is batak, and it means confidence, secure, and bold. So if you trust God, you will have confidence in Him. If you trust God, you will be secure in Him. If you trust God, you will be bold in Him. And the Hebrew word for the word hope is mebatak, and it means security, assurance, confidence, and trust. Security, assurance, confidence, and trust. So having hope in God is having the assurance and confidence in Him. Having hope in God is having the assurance and confidence in Him. So blessed is the man. Blessed is the man. Greatness and abundance and stillness is the man who put his confidence, his and her confidence. This word man in the Bible, most of the time it's used for both gender, both male and female. So if you want barak, which is abundance, blessings, greatness, and stillness, we need to put our confidence and assurance in God. Our confidence and assurance in God, we need to trust and hope in God. You know, the past few weeks I've been going through difficulties, and the other day I had a conversation with God, and I said to God, God, I trust you with my life. And I meant it. It came from the depth of my heart that I trust you with my life. And my life, it means a lot of things. All things concerning my life. I trust you, Lord. I trust you. You might be watching this video and asking yourself this question: how does trusting God look like? How does it look like? So trusting God looks like this. All the things that you need, you put your confidence in God. Trusting God looks like this. You are in point A and you need to get to point B. This is how it looks like. Lord, I'm in point A. I'm in my lowest. Going through challenges. I have needs. I have wants. I have lack. I'm here. And I need to get to here. And even health sometimes. Maybe you are having challenges of health, finances, or relationships. Lord, I'm here. I'm at my lowest and I need to get to point B. What is going to happen in between? I trust you. I trust that, Lord, you are going to order my steps from point A to point B. I trust, Lord, that I'm not going to get to point B by myself, but I'm going to hold unto you. I'm going to hold unto your word. I'm going to hold unto your promises. I'm going to remain in you. I'm going to remain in prayer. I'm going to remain in the word. I'm going to not going to be offended and be like, where is God, and all kinds of things that the enemy is whispering in my head. I'm not gonna say all those things. Oh, where is God? Why are bad things happening to me? No, but I'm going to trust and hope in you. I'm going to remain in you. I'm going to be intimate with you. I'm going to seek your counsel. I'm going to sit in your counsel. I'm going to seek you. I'm going to consult you. I'm going to rely on you. I'm going to depend on you. I'm going to hope and trust in you. I am here. Regardless of what got me here. Is it the devil? Is it myself? Is it other people who got me here? At this point, I don't care what got me here. What I care about is to get here to point B. And for me to get to point B, I'm going to trust and hope in the Lord. That's what trusting and hoping in God looks like. Blessed is the man, Barak is the man who trusts in the Lord and whose hope is the Lord. I love that the Bible always tells us the things that we need to do, the actions that we need to take, and also the reward of that action, the fruit of that action. Verse 8 tells us about the reward of this man and woman who trust and hope in the Lord. Verse 8. For he shall be like a tree planted by the waters, which spreads out its roots by the river, and will not fear when heat comes, but its leaf will be green, and will not be anxious in the year of drought, nor will cease from yielding fruit. So, as I mentioned, the man, he is for both male and female. So, let's analyze this verse. Let's start with, for he shall be like a tree planted by the waters. So, in this metaphor, the tree is you and I, and water, I think we all know that water is the food for the tree. Water is one of the nutrients of the tree. Other nutrients are sunlight and carbon dioxide. So the men and women who trust and hope in God, they are planted in the source. They are planted in the supply. They are planted in the provision. What a powerful verse. Let's move on to analyzing another portion of the scripture. And will not fear when heat comes. This men and women who trust in the Lord, heat will come. Child of God, heat will come. Heat will come. Challenges will come. Issues will come. Problems will come. To you, born again, spirit-filled believer, challenges will come. But when they come, when this heat comes, the men and the women will not fear. And do you know why they will not fear, the men and women? Because you cannot have both fear and trust. Maybe you can switch. Today you're afraid, tomorrow you trust the Lord. Yeah, but when you trust the Lord, you will not be afraid. Why? You are depending on Him, you are relying on Him. He's your assurance, He's your confidence, He's your God. Yeah, that's the reason you will not be afraid. When you trust the Lord, you will not be afraid. So this men and women will not fear when heat comes, but their leaves will be green. Their leaves will be green. Let's move to another portion. And will not be anxious in the year of drought, nor will cease from yielding fruit. Drought will come. The year of drought will come, or season of drought will come, or months of drought will come. But this men and women who trust and hope in God will not be anxious in that season of drought, but they will be fruitful and productive in the year of drought. So in conclusion, we learned that we need to trust and hope in God. We need to hope and trust in God. When we do that, this will happen. We will be blessed. We will be blessed. We will be planted in the source, in the supply, and in the provision of the Lord. And when we truly trust God, we are not going to be afraid and anxious. When we truly trust God, fear is not our portion, anxiety is not our portion, because we are relying on God. We have assurance and hope and confidence, and we are bold. You need boldness to trust from the Lord. You really need boldness. Not boastful, but you need the boldness to trust God. And this men and women who trust God, they will always be productive and fruitful. Green is their portion. Green is their lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye for now.